RTFC.baconicecream.com.
Don't adjust your dials. It actually is 11 a.m. What's going on? Welcome to the Evercast, your weekly dose of Evercade. I'm one of your hosts, Rich from Bacon Ice Cream Productions, of course, and
yes, I do have a dial.
Hey,
from KillDashNine, the Evercade Effect. He's in the house. We've got Crow from Crow Evercade and the Crow Continuverse.
Yeah, just the Crow Continue universe.
Yes, the
Crow
Continue
universe.
Ah, nice. And of course, Pete, the EverCanadian himself. What's going on?
Yo.
What's going on? It's another fun day. It's, the start of the show where I accidentally put the show to start at 11 p.m. should signify how well my week has gone.
Well, that would have given us more time than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because, it's none of the StreamYard stuff was set up. The descriptions weren't done. The thumbnail wasn't done. All this was done in the last 15 minutes. We're just like, boom, here's a show because I had no time.
Yeah.
So
we're rich.
It's nuts. It's nuts. So but how's everyone else doing besides me just going nuts? How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Good.
Hanging in.
I'm back from vacation, and I wish I was still on vacation.
I'm back from vacation.
You.
I'm glad I'm back from vacation.
Oh wow.
Well, I don't have internet when I'm on vacation at all.
do you go like camping or something or?
Yeah, it's kind of we're in Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it just had no signal whatsoever where we are. It's maybe 10 miles west of Iron River.
Got it.
And Iron River is a town that's so small they only have one traffic light.
It's wild.
Huh. Oh man.
That's really that's kind of cool though. To just gonna get away though, just be away. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I felt the same way as Pete though when I went on vacation. I did have the luxury of internet, but while we were down there in Punta Cana, man,
why would you ever want to go on vacation with children without internet? Are you mad? You're asking for it if you have kids and you're going on anywhere without internet. You deserve to get what you get.
No kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We had a good time though. That was good. That was good. So, but anyway, let's hop into the chat, see what we got. We got RMGP TV in the house. We got Lloyd, our Jim in the house. We got Jason Shires, Ballistic Coffee Boy. He's in here. DJ, John Schneiderman, Ian Hobbies is here. What's going on? And Ernest P. Whirl, 1984. What's up? What's up? So yeah, today's gonna be another one of those kind of relaxed chat. You guys got questions, throw it out in the chat. We'll talk to you guys. A couple things to just briefly talk about. We had some topics that, if I'm not mistaken, were suggested by Ian himself while we were doing Calling All Retro Gamers the other night. Me and
yeah. Oh, hey, can we say something about that? A quick moment. Just want to say, sometime go to our secondary channel. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Skip the last 5 or 10 minutes. It's great. We got trolled. Some woohoos jumped in there, and it was hilarious. It was
pretty hilarious. I don't know if I would qualify it as great, but it was definitely hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people thought that we were important enough to do that, so that's
right.
why I say it was great.
It was a fun time.
That's when you become an official podcast, right? When you become trolled, and
that.
And I want to say, check out my shorts. No, not these shorts. The shorts that I've been putting on the channels. I know Pete's been dabbling in that too. We've all been having some fun, and hopefully Rich will, and maybe we can get credit.
They're in my two watch list. I'm so far behind on watching videos.
Yeah. No, I'm in that zone too. It's
don't crazy. Say dupe. That's right. That's what I was bought the humble dupe games. That's right.
Don't do it. Don't show the store. Anyway. So what else we got? We got so in the tangential news of Evercade, there was a big, large video game company that continues their nice. That continues their I don't know, gobbling up of everything in sight, much like everybody else. I guess everybody's in the buying game. And what we're talking about is the company called the Embracer Group. They went on a buying spree and just so happened to scoop up a studio that was directly related to one of the upcoming collections, which is the Total Plan collection. But what is that?
Wow, yeah.
I mean, there is that. There is that. But but as far as that's concerned, do we need to worry, guys?
About what?
About Embracer buying Tatsugen, the company behind making all of those cool shooters. The official answer is absolutely not, because those deals are already done. So the two collections that are on the way are still on the way. That was courtesy of the Evercade Discord from Sean himself. He was like, "Yeah, man, don't worry about it. Deals are already done. You don't have to worry about it." Now, in the future, who knows? Maybe they have to renegotiate because they're going to have a new owner soon. But for now, we get those two collections, and that's pretty much all I.
So those could be like a limited print run, maybe then.
Well, I mean, the only
like
thing
like the Namco's.
The only thing I'm concerned exactly is like a Namco situation, right? Now they have a new owner, and it's time to like renegotiate for making the next run, and maybe Embracer wants an extra, set of money that Blaze doesn't want to pay, and maybe that like that's what you get a Namco situation on that. But I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it's
They're
definitely not
the
to be
squeeze on Big Blaze Entertainment that makes it billions of dollars.
I don't think it's going to go down like that. But even if it did, it still is the you're going to be able to play the Total Plan collection on everything. Right off the bat. It's not like it's like Namco where they had it for the handheld and it won't work in a VS, and now it'll. Did they confirm it? It will work on the AXP because it is a handheld, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, so there's nothing like that. So
speaking of this, and I know I brought this up a little bit, but Crow and Pete, you guys weren't here. So kind of a dilemma that I have when we're talking about those two new collections, right? Because we know that you're going to be able to pre-order and get the iRoom and the Token Collection carts, and so I don't like. For me, like I want to know what your guys' thoughts on, but like I don't want to get both Irem and the Toplin collection because then when the EXP comes out, I really want to be able to play that in Tate mode, and I don't want to spoil it. I might get the Irem with Indie Heroes, but I want to try to be disciplined and wait, so I have something new with the handheld. What are y'all's thoughts? What are you gonna do?
So you saying that they're gonna release the cartridges before the founders of the Evercade EXP, is that it? Or
yeah, because you can buy them separately. I don't think they're gonna. It's not like last year where there was chip shortages and we had to wait for the. I mean, I'm speculating. Maybe I'm wrong and we all have to wait. Anyway.
I'm getting it in the collection, so I'm just gonna wait till I get the collection, even if it goes on sale earlier. Besides, I'm so far behind anyway. It's not like I'm just waiting to play those. I could wait on those. I got way more things I could be doing.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm in the same boat, but I'm also like, if I was a betting man, I don't know if I'd put money down on the cartridges coming out before the EXP. I don't know. I just don't. I think as far as the distribution deal goes, I think maybe they have it locked in. Now, if something goes wrong with the EXP, right? They're on track. We were talking about that, previously. Everything seems to be all good. We got the email. Everybody's happy. But if something goes sideways on the EXP, I do see them going, all right, well, you still get IRM and you still get Total Plan. They came out because they probably have them already in the boxes, and then be like, yeah, sorry, but whatever happens with,
I would bet
EXP comes out then.
Whatever contract is out there, and changing of the hands of the company is not going to change that contract.
No, I'm talking about with EXP as far as if Blaze can't put the handheld out this year for whatever reason.
You're talking about production.
We'll know in 2 weeks, right, when the handheld comes out.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so I mean,
get the release date in what is it? September 2nd? They're giving
September
the release
2nd. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not planning for any EXP in my hands before Christmas. History has proven that just with semiconductor shortages, which seem to be flaring up again, like they said that nothing's going on, but the shipping part, right? Like, so you know what? Hey, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, I'll enjoy the carts. Either way,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
for sure.
Like,
I kind of want everything to come out at once. That way, I'll be
thing
forced to
is,
be
though,
disciplined.
if you get the carts earlier and the EXP is not until next year, just for argument's sake, the best thing about it is you'll play them now, you'll enjoy them, but when the EXP comes out with Tate mode, you'll re-enjoy them again because you'll be discovering them, playing in Tate mode, right? So, but
That's
like
true.
people like Crow, who's so far behind because, like, he has the multiverse of madness going on over there. It'll be fine. And we will too. Like, I think it'll be fine. But EXP for Christmas, it'll be awesome if we get it. But if we don't, that's okay. But I'd like to have the carts because I tend to play my carts pretty quickly after I get them. So
me too, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great point. Blaze was smart to get that deal done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, there's consolidation going on in the industry, right? There's companies gobbling up companies and sub-license. Like, I had no idea that the only thing I cared about this Embracer news is the fact that Lord of the Rings license was going to them. Like, that's all I cared about. I didn't realize until I listened to you guys' show that, they bought a really obscure company that just happened to have an Evercade contract. I'm like, oh, maybe they should buy Activision and we can get some of those games.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when it was like, well, yeah, no, the obvious bigger news as far as that goes is for sure the acquisition of the Tolkien Enterprises. I mean, that's a ginormous.
They only bought a certain segment of the license from for the Lord of the Rings. But anyway, man, wouldn't that be awesome for them to license out all those old games, those old NES games and Super Nintendo games?
Why not?
Sure.
And Game Boy Advance. I think the best versions of that generation of games for Lord of the Rings would have been on the Game Boy Advance. Imagine getting those coming to the Evercade. That would be freaking awesome.
I can't because I can't think of one.
Oh, there's a bunch. I'm looking behind me. So visualize me turning around, looking at my Lord of the Rings collection, which I've got about 30 games. There's quite a few Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy Color games available for Lord of the Rings, and they're really fun. They're top-down, isometric kind of action games. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah,
but anyway,
I'll definitely check that out.
Because Embracer's not a company that's gonna not license their products. Embracer has always been known as taking old IPs and re-releasing them, right?
Yeah.
Under THQ Nordic rate. Because like look what they're doing with Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, right? They re-released that game and put an expansion out, a modern expansion out to it. So Embracer, they're all about milking the last bit of dollars or kroners, whatever they are, because they're a Swedish company,
right? Yeah,
krones, and getting it out. So trust me, this is probably good news for retro gamers because they're going to get as much of their old IPs out as their now new IPs, which have old games out.
You mean unlike Nintendo, they want to make money off their old IPs? Oh
we should never talk about Nintendo again. Nintendo is just anti-consumer.
I know.
You know what? They did buy limited run games. Maybe they'll turn that into a reputable company now.
True.
Yeah, that was the other big news out of the
get rid of the two guys running it because it's like
what was it?
Embracer bought Limited Run.
Oh, okay.
Limited run games, man, is the biggest. They are payola. Every big YouTuber loves them because they've been paid off by limited run games. They're new payola. It's like, oh yeah, we'll give you this special edition game. Just do a video on how great we are.
I've never really ever had an experience with them, like ever.
No, it's the experience is their entire way they've set up their company to manipulate game prices and manipulate stock for old IPs, and they're not limited anymore, and they're a publisher.
And some of the games you still have to go online to activate or download content. So it's like, are you really getting physical media, or are you just paying for a box for your game?
Games you have DLC that they release? Because I don't think I've encountered one.
There was a couple games, Crow, but a couple years ago. Remember that they had to wait for a patch to be operational. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, there was that. The weird thing about them is that they have two different lines. They have the line that are actually numbered, and then there's the line that aren't numbered that you can actually also buy in stores. So they're doing kind of weird stuff.
I forget what it was that they put out that it took over a year and a half to ship.
Yeah.
And then when it shipped, it wasn't finished. And I'm looking around. It's in my library. It's a Vita game.
So Ernest, two things. So two things real quick. Well, I mean, the Buddha can enjoy Evercade. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I don't know if you meant to do this, but that counts as a summon. You summoned me. Would you kill this thing?
That's two.
Yeah, you say my name like that. You summoned me.
Evercast After Dark.
Ian Hobbies isn't the only one with the power. He's given everybody the ability to summon me.
He's been here. He's been here going on for almost nearly 20 minutes. And I was like, what's going on, Ian?
But anyway, like, yeah.
He was like sleeping on it. It was like he was waiting.
Like if I was Blaze, I'd go and build that relationship with Embracer Group on some of their old IPs because they want money, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, and we were looking up on it when we talked about it on Karg. There's a wiki article, and it's like from 2017 through now. It's like they just kept going, you know. Yeah, it is just in this past thing. It's Tatsugen, 3 or 4 other like smaller studios, Tuxedo Labs, Bitwave Games, Geotech, and Singtrix. And then it's Limited Run, Middle Earth, and Tripwire. Those are pretty big. Weird.
Tripwire, because they're mainly known for like Killing Floor. They've had some other like World War II game, but yeah, kind of interesting that they acquired Tripwire.
Well, and then in May, that's only 3 months prior, Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and Square Enix Montreal for 300 mil. Like it's
just a quick
nuts.
300 mil.
What's up?
Just a little, 300 mil for those.
They got it. They got the pocket change.
I wonder if they have to rename Square Enix.
Well, they
must, right? It's not Square.
It's weird that why would they bought the studio, so they're probably going to rename it, right?
Yeah.
So
Square can't have a company with their name owned by someone else.
Not them. But then I went back in time and I was like, what else do these guys have? And then I get to December of 2021 where they buy Perfect World Entertainment, Dark Horse, and Asmodee, all of it.
Yeah, Perfect World makes some of
crazy.
the MMOs I used to play. They make Neverwinter Online, Champions Online, and Star Trek Online. Yeah, they're notorious though. That company for milking every cent out of their MMO player base. They have they sell power.
Oh, that looks weird.
What are you talking about? Perfect World Entertainment?
Yeah, because the MMOs they own, they give out all the content away for free. But what they do is they'll release an armor set.
Yeah,
and you pay for the armor set, and then it's so powerful you feel good. And then a month later, they release another armor set, but at the same time, they diminish the one you just paid for, so that the new armor set's a little bit more powerful.
Yep.
Yeah,
the mobile approach.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, I used to play Perfect, original OG Perfect World.
I played like Star Trek Online and Neverwinter Online. I finished both of those. I stopped playing them a couple of years ago, but I played them for free. But at the end of the day, you couldn't do any dungeons at a high level because you had to pay for me. So
I played Star Trek a little bit. It was fun. Oh, Jason, to the rules real quick. No, Buddha Ed won't do anything. I have to be summoned in the proper way, and I can only be summoned once. Otherwise, the show would just turn into that.
Otherwise, he's kicked off the show.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Executive.
I get voted out, so yeah. Oh, man. Oh, hey, but check this out.
Votes would imply this is a democracy, Ed.
Yeah.
True.
No, it's all thanks to you guys, actually. So it's like it's really I should be thanking you.
I wouldn't put a quote on there. Nobody's upset with my comment about the greatest country musician of all time. We're just going up, up, up.
I didn't get it.
I didn't either.
So I'm not
You're
in.
Texas. You're supposed to like country music.
Who? Oh, Ed?
Dude.
No?
Depends on where in Texas you live. People in more closer to Oklahoma are more
Yeah.
country music.
Well,
I'm
no,
not a fan of
Austin is
yeehaw
pretty
music.
big
I'm sorry.
country.
I'm interested to
Austin, big
hear
country.
which artist you think is the greatest country musician of all time there, Pete.
Oh, there's two in my books.
Okay.
There's Shania Twain. That's a up, up, up. She's
All right. Yeah.
and then
Okay. I got it.
Garth Brooks, and then Garth Brooks.
All right. I mean, those are classic picks.
Yeah, the old
Actually-
stuff is okay, but yeah, whatever.
I'd have to say Dolly Parton because she
Oh yeah, she's
sounds
the
more
classic.
poppy.
She's
Yeah,
amazing.
Dolly
Yeah.
Parton is like,
sounds
I
more
do not
poppy.
love Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Like,
Her I'll
seriously,
listen to.
I consider those classic country. I mean, like, in
Yeah.
the 70s and that. I like the new country.
Yeah. Well,
Johnny
and-
Cash, yeah, but Johnny Cash was depressing to listen to.
That's true.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
he's
Dolly's
always thinking about like stuff that like makes you sad. You're like, why?
But that's country music. You lost your job, your girlfriend left you, your dog is dead, and your truck won't start. That's pretty much the foundation of every country song ever made.
Right?
Yeah, I could hear you that.
And normally they woke up in the morning when this is their day.
Yeah. So, oh, there was another comment in here. Speaking of people buying everything, Jason Shires asks, Pico. They were asking on Twitter, legit. They had a tweet. There was like, "What do you want us to buy next?" And then like they were getting hundreds of responses. Like, everyone throwing everything out from like from Microsoft to like something else. Who would you want them to buy?
Oh, okay. So Pico is an LLC. It is an American video game publisher based in San Antonio, Texas. Oh wow, they're down by the Riverwalk in Texas, by the Alamo.
Nice. That's cool. I was there once.
Yeah, so they're an American company founded in 2013.
Huh.
So they're just owned by looks like what Eli Galindi, as so.
I've got one name because Pico is doing stuff with their stuff, and they're not. I want them to go and find whatever rock Victor Ireland is hiding under, and I want them to just straight up buy all of Gaijin Works and all of Working Designs.
Yeah, hey, dude, they own a lot of games. A lot of them are on Evercade. But looking at Wikipedia, they've got looks like let's say 50 to maybe 50 digital games.
Yeah,
that have not been released. Well, I think a couple have been put on the Evercade. I'm not sure, but I'd have to go through and look at it. But man, we could be getting Pico collections for years if they maintain that relationship.
That's a pretty good one.
See, like
go get the micro. I mean, you'd have to go to.
It was only a digital release, but it's on Evercade.
Did
right?
you just mute me?
You'd have to go through. I didn't mute you.
Maybe I muted myself. I would say, hey, bring up that image of Food Fight because it relates to this recharge. Bring.
Oh,
it up.
Yeah.
Okay, when's that coming, Rich?
So the
new one, because they're not recharging it, right?
Yeah, they're still doing work on it. Where's the Nintendo Life article? Here it is. But yes, as far as as far as Food Fight goes, the last we heard direct from Atari, they said it was still coming in 2022. But I don't know.
Yeah, show the image because we talked about this on Evercast too. I mean, Karg.
Okay. Wait, which image?
Remember of who's responsible for making it? Remember you showed the image.
Oh yeah.
And that blew my mind. I had
now I understand what you're talking about.
Yes, how it ties into how it ties into
yes.
I just didn't want to give it away because I think it's cooler if you see it.
All right, so yeah, we were talking about Food Fight on card because I think it's kind of cool. I think it also there we go. It's pretty neat, and I don't think I can maybe I can zoom in. Enhance, zoom.
Just go onto your browser and do Control mouse wheel.
I think
there you go.
That he's just zooming the
Look,
webpage.
Look who it's being developed by.
That's who's developing. That's who's developing.
New Food Fight being developed by MegaCat.
So hopefully the Coffee Crisis team.
Do you see it on? Yeah. Do you see it on a collection? I'm gonna go yes. They've got a great relationship with Atari. and they've got a great relationship with Megacat.
Well, Atari's another company that will sell its license to anybody as long as they can get money off of it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of cool. I would absolutely love to see that happen for sure.
I know we're jumping all over the place, but that got me super excited. So,
It's our show. We can jump wherever we want.
Yeah. Get some new food fight action going on.
Yeah, that's cool.
On Evercade. I think that would be awesome. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I do like Food Fight on the 7800. I think it's such a good game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the games that I didn't really want to sell the 7800 for. It was like 2 games, and I was like, it's not worth keeping for just 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
But Food Fight was one of them.
We were talking about that a little bit, and one of the challenges that I love about a Food Fight, unlike something like Pac-Man, the levels stay the same, but when you die, like the chefs and the potholes or whatever, they move around. So it's weird. So it's weird. Like it's like randomly generated. Yeah, I love that. And once you get to level 20, it's a different game. Yes. But yeah, put Recharged on there. Give us the arcade realm of it too. That'd be nice. Just for the fun of it. Why not?
Well, it's not Recharged though. The Food Fight they're building is a brand new game. The Recharge series is done by a different company called Sneaky Box.
Oh, okay.
They have to vector the different graphics. What they're doing with Food Fight is actually a brand new game. It's not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyone has to be more excited. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Imagine if it has multiplayer.
Oh, sweet. I guarantee it's going to, Crow. They're going to put some type of multiplayer.
Oh, okay. You know what? It's like the line blurs between like a Recharged, a remaster, new IP. It's like, wow.
So I think Atari did an amazing job on defining what Recharge means on their system, right? They took their old arcade games and pretty much just put a new coat of paint on it, added multiplayer and a bunch of challenges. So that's the Recharge series. But Food Fight was, when they released information on that, it's a brand new game that's inspired from the original with different graphics and stuff. Because the Recharge series have a very unique graphics look to them. Those are the ones I see eventually, like how they should be able to be ported over to the Evercade. Hopefully they can run on, because the Evercade is like 10 years old, right? Their hardware. 2012 hardware.
Rigatoni, where you been hiding? I haven't seen you in a long time.
You're saying that the Evercade hardware is from 2012?
The processor and chipset.
Well, yeah, if you say so, I would agree. I just don't know. I haven't researched.
Yeah, I think so. It's the ARM7. Yeah, it's a mobile processor. Just be at the precipice of when smartphones started becoming a thing. So yeah. But when I did the old the Ouya stuff, whereas the Ouya is on the exact same processor set as the Evercade, but it's one iteration newer in the processor.
On the Evercade?
Then the Evercade VS, yeah.
Wait, so the Ouya has a processor model 1 year newer than the
just
VS?
Like one version. It's an A9 versus the A7 on the but it's the same chipset.
The handheld or the VS?
The VS.
Oh wow, okay.
So the VS is same chipset as the Ouya.
Yeah.
Less RAM.
Right.
But it's the same processors.
I mean,
family. We all know a big jump can be made between processors, but it's the same processor family.
Right. But actually, that could bode well for other things appearing on the.
Well, yeah, because they can do games in that era on the Evercade's hardware, which the Evercade, all those games of that era kind of resembled Evercade and retro games anyway.
Right.
Yeah. What was that shooter game, that PC native shooter game we got that's unlockable, or was a game in a month on the Evercade, the shooter?
Which one? Are you talking about
Fairy something?
Fairy Fire?
Fairy Fire. Yeah. You see that game, right? Looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Majority of the Ouya games I talked about in my video are games that look like that. That's
true. That is very true.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
like people dismiss it right away. It's like, Ouya is more powerful, but that doesn't mean anything. You look at the games coming out for the Switch. You could run them on a toaster. Some of those games. The hardware.
What cracks me up is when those games come out on the PS5.
Yeah. And you get, oh my God, Hunt Down on the PS5. You could have run that on the Sega CD, right? because you just modify your graphics and you modify the actual file sizes and stuff of your assets and that. But yeah, so like that's why like I think those, I don't know about the recharge games because they feel like a little bit maybe too intensive perhaps for the VS. But you
Well, you know what might really hit it is the audio.
Well, and they're Android-based systems, so they can always kind of modify them down, right?
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so I hear what Rigatoni is saying about stuff like Food Fight and that kind of thing, or even the recharge games like showing up on VS because of what they charge now for the games. But I think though, even after a year or two or something like that, having them all in a collection and put them on a cartridge, I think even Atari would say, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's double dip, because I mean the sales tail has to be pretty. It's not a vertical sales tail.
Or they could just release one game on one cartridge.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
So if
they could have recharge collections where you get two per.
So there is actually if that does happen, there is one game I want them to do that with, and that's Paprium, because like I think I think that company is still hurting for money to give people to give the initial people who paid for it, and all they'd have to do is just emulate it. I don't know how they'd have to tweak the Genesis emulator, but they wouldn't have to port it. And I think that would be popular enough. I think people would pay $20 for a Paprium on Evercade. I think they would.
Yeah, because it's a steal. Because right now to get it used is hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, exactly.
But that guy the guy who created that seems like a nut job. Like, probably just getting him to agree to anything on paper would be like.
Yeah, I've heard.
How many years did he put into that game? Like a decade to make that game?
Oh, Paprium?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the story was like, it's a lot of.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of Paprium. I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but I've never
I thought I might have missed the story. But you've said it enough times to where I'm like, that doesn't sound familiar.
So, no, that's really cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, I've never experienced that, so automatically it qualifies for okay, cool, Evercade Discovery, give it to me. Let's go, let's do it up. So, all right. So next up on the topic list that we had from Ian was has anyone been to the Discord lately? The official Evercade Discord.
I have checked it out occasionally, but I only checked the dev diary part.
I try to avoid it at all costs. It's like entering a war zone of stupidity.
Oh no,
Discord. No, but I will. So here's here's the difference though, because it is.
Oh wait, are we talking about Evercade Discord or mine?
Yes.
The Evercade Discord.
Oh yeah, same thing then.
It is. You know what though? So they cleaned things up. They made
on my Discord that just stirs the pot constantly.
Yeah.
But they cleaned it up. They got rid. Because the problem is too many people were posting I want this game and that game, which is great, but it needs its own section. And so they did that. And then if nobody responds, no one responds to it in 24 hours, it gets archived. So they cleaned it up. Plus, Sean and everyone at Blaze does a great job modding that. I hate to say it, but sometimes I feel like the fans hubs, they let posts go through that where I don't think they should, but they don't put up the nonsense here.
I only really check the channels, I guess they are, where they can post, but the public can't post because the announcements section basically.
I really go to I go here. I go to announcements, I go to dev diary, and then I've got they condensed all the games where it's not every game listed ever.
Yeah.
Every cartridge listed. So I check them out every once in a while.
But yeah, you see those posts. Yeah, you see that that one that says, anyone used a USB trackball? So that's a great example. If no one responds to it within 24 hours, it becomes archived. So it cleans up the mess. But I go here many times. I go here many times per day, kind of going around. I like to see where everyone is at with Evercade and what the community thinks. And sometimes I do get video ideas and whatnot. And
I'll just like if I have a, like wondering something, I'll search the server or whatever for like something in particular to see if anybody's posted about it. But
Sean's here.
that's about it.
Yeah. Have you gone to Pics and Vids yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in there now.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah, everyone's
That'd
all
be
sorts
like
of cool creators sharing their stuff in Pics and Vids. That's pretty neat.
That.
Oh, look at that.
Who are those guys?
Oh, who's that? Who's that? That's pretty cool. Really neat.
Oh.
Really neat stuff.
But yeah, Sean, if you didn't hear, I was just saying that I think y'all did a good job reorganizing this and keeping up with cleaning up the nonsense and all that
Hey,
fun stuff.
somebody else is talking about Paproom.
Yeah. See, that's where I got the idea to bring it up today because people were kind of talking. Oh yeah, and the Tetris collection. See, there's great things and it's organized, so now that doesn't get lost and you can click on it. I love that.
ooh, Cho Anarchy.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be crazy. That would be insane. Yeah.
Yeah, look at all these things. I like it.
See, that's what I mean. You can go in here and you can skim it for like you can spend like 30 seconds and skim it and see if you like it. I mean, it's great. Uh-oh.
Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
Lurking.
It's lurking since the start.
That's great.
Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't gone there already, it is in. I think it's in the show description. If not, I'll have to put it there. But yeah, go in and hop in there and check it out if you guys have the old Discords.
I need to start linking that
because
because I like it. I like Discord better than Facebook.
I don't even go to Facebook anymore. I think I haven't logged in like 6 months or so.
Oh, and Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
I have my tabs open that open up on my Chrome, and I only go there when I'm posting a link to something, and then
I used to have a tab up all the time. I just got rid of it. I haven't I haven't been there.
I glance there too because
people actually react to that stuff over there, like in like some of the retro groups that I'm in and all that kind of stuff. So we're like, all right, well, I'm getting engagement, so it's worth it to interact.
Exactly. You get some good posts and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say the Discord is moderated really well. There's not as much nonsense and
And speaking of Discord, I probably should tell people that one exists for Bacon Ice Cream Productions, but that's fine. It's like the secret chat where only people that find it. Cool people are over here.
That's why I never bothered to Discord. I'm like, we have too many already for like related.
Yeah, well, I mean, I put it up because we have our internal show stuff where we
of course
get into stuff and all that stuff. But anyway, it's fun stuff. It's fun things. So, so what else we got? That was it for the topic list from Ian. Oh. You know what? We got 27 people in here. They're hanging out. Why don't we give something away?
Ooh.
Let's just do that. Because that'd be kind of cool. So here's how it's going to go. Everything's related to numbers today. In a little bit, I'm going to ask you to do the normal thing, which is put a number between 1 and 1,000 in the chat. Don't do it yet, but soon. And who's the dude who always wins?
And it's only whole numbers, right? Where it's like
I don't know if he's here today. I haven't seen him.
like no decimals, no dashes, whole numbers.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, whole integers, please. Yes, none of that, none of those dots. Get out of here.
Or it won't count, I guess.
Yes. But so the prize is interesting. Yes, so the prize is interesting, and it's totally self-serving because I want you guys to come back to us. The prize for the winner is 9 additional entries into what will be the 1,000 sub giveaway. So whoever wins today gets their shot plus 9 more. That's 10 in the 1,000 sub giveaway. Because the 1,000 sub giveaway, we're going to do something different. I'm actually going to bring like the name wheel, do the whole thing.
Oh, dude.
So it'll be pretty cool. And the prize for that is going to be really, really cool. I am so stoked to do that.
It's going to be a bag of ice.
It's not a bag of ice.
So you know what? Here, this will get people.
Cool. It is something custom. There is a gentleman who's working on it right now. doing some really awesome work. I cannot
It's
wait.
an ice sculpture.
It might be.
Oh, you guessed it.
I
Here,
will
this will get
send it-
people.
We will
This will get
send it
people
to
in the
you
mood. This will
in
get
its
people in
own
the mood, yeah.
cryogenic chamber. No, we won't. But anyway,
This will, hey, this will get people in the mood to think of their numbers. This is fitting.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, where did they got that
Really would.
from?
I'd buy that for $1.
There you go. There you go.
Nice.
There you
So, so I am going to then say Crow.
Yes.
I'm not going to go there, but put a number in private chat.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah,
That's dangerous.
Didn't you learn your lesson last time?
No decimals, no dots, no dashes, real
no
numbers.
dots. No,
No
Your whole
wingdings
integers 1 to 1,000. I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's a real number. It's a real number.
All right.
Oh, that's your number.
Ready, chat?
Oh, really?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Numbers.
And you got to
Chat.
think about who came
got a
up with
minute.
this number.
Man, Ballistic was right on time. I just said 1.
There we go. There's some background music.
Nice.
I don't know what this is, but I
Very
figured just go
Look at that. Look at all that. Nice.
entertain people. Oh, there we go.
Very cool. Very cool.
Wow. Keep it coming.
It's like a remix of like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I know.
Like when you're like running around in shadow mode.
The person who gets the closest without going over.
No, it's whoever's the closest up or down.
Yeah. We don't do price or right rules. Hey, I'm grooving to this.
And,
That was just called
one
dance
so it counts.
popping.
Nice.
In StreamYard.
All right, so we got a ton of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope, 13.
Someone's close. That's all I can say.
13.
Come on. Someone's close.
Yeah, we're gonna give it till I don't know how long has it been playing.
It doesn't say.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So the live timer is at 42, 16. We're gonna go to 43. So we'll hang out for another 40 seconds, just in case anyone wants to throw in some numbers.
Come on, people. Keep it going. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if? Oh, you know what? Dan Nastic isn't here. It'd be funny if like he happened to like. If he happened
Well,
to
that's the thing, right? Yeah. It's funny. Like I don't know where he is. He should be. Maybe he's checking his post. Maybe he's checking his mail. Because he should actually have something in his mailbox very, 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 very soon. If not today.
Vote. Put a number. Let the music guide your choice.
There we go. We got one more. That's cool. And 43. That's it. All right. We're cutting it off. So if anything else shows up, it's all right. But I'm looking at the private chat number. Private chat number is. That's funny. All right.
Well, you didn't look at the number before. You didn't look at the number until just now.
No. I didn't want to jinx it. That is the number, folks. The number is 999. So who's closest?
Oh, I get
I
the.
think it's Lloyd Dr. Jim.
Lloyd R. Jim. I think that's
Or
it.
Lloyd
man.
R. Jim. Like I lied. I kept
No
saying
one was
Dr.
over
Jim.
900.
Yep.
Boom. Lloyd R. Jim. Be there eventually. You're always here. So that's awesome. But very cool. Thanks. Congrats, Lloyd R. Jim. You now have 10 entries. Your name will be all over that board, that wheel, when we spin it. But
Oh, yeah!
that's right. Now everybody else has homework. Go tell 10 friends to come back over here and hit the red button for Bacon Ice Cream Productions, so
Yeah.
we can get to 1,000 and give this thing away.
Yeah.
More things will be like sprinkled along, because this is a conjunction. I will say this: the new giveaway is a conjunction project I've been working on. Probably this kind of thing that we've been doing. I've been working on with Chris, the Atari Creep, for nearly 2 years. I've been trying to do something like this. Okay, because I do. He does a lot of really awesome stuff for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. He walks for his dad, who had unfortunately passed away of that awful thing. And he does a walk every year in his honor, which is amazing. He does really excellent work. and his links for his stuff is always in our descriptions of every video on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. There's a link to go and find not only his channel, but usually his link to the his walk.
Hey, Rich, I'll give people a Sean type clue.
A Sean
that's
type
very,
clue?
It's very vague and mysterious. So
Okay.
And a shameless promotion for our second channel, Calling All Retro Gamers. We actually had Chris the Atari Creep on, and if you watch that, and you may get some hints of some of his like skills and background.
Is that the most recent one? Is that this?
No. It was a few back.
Yeah, when he guessed it, the show was titled like Special Guest the Atari Creep.
Yeah, but watch, you may get some hints on what it could be. That's why I said a Sean type clue. Very very vague and mysterious, but watch that. It might give you an idea of what it could possibly be. Very
true. Very true. I'm going to get invaded by a baby now. But yes.
Baby invaders.
Hello. Hi, buddy.
Bacon Ice Cream Productions.
All right, there he is.
I was going to say that's your. I don't know if you heard me, Rich. I was saying, "Hi, Mrs. Bacon Ice Cream Productions."
Oh yes,
that's your wife's official name now.
Yep, everyone just said hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So.
And there's little bacon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bacon.
Little bacon. Little bacon Henry. So anyway, it's going to be super exciting. Again, thanks to everyone for sticking around and doing that stuff for the giveaway, and congrats again to Lloyd. It's like I said, it's going to be awesome, and I'm really excited to be working with Chris on all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. So, all right, awesome. So, do we have anything else on the agenda? Does anyone else have any like kind of cool questions or topics or whatever you want to chill and talk with babies about?
Will there be any games babies can play? No.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, there technically are games babies can play, I guess. He loves when I play Evercade on the television. He's always grabbing for a controller. He's like, "Let's go!" Yeah, I mean, more than not more than Douglas though, but obviously Doug, he's 6, so he's ready to rock all the time. Would Yoda approve of the XP? I think he would. I think he would say you're worthy.
Maybe Yoda, definitely.
Any cards this month? No, Retro Dude. I think it's September, right? End of September.
August, September. Oh, end of September. It gives me 2 months to catch up.
Yeah, I think it's either end of September or October that we get the next set, and then it should, and then it's question mark. In the timeline, the next 2 cartridges are C64 and Alma's Awakening Cathedral. And
by the way, I played Cathedral because I have it on the Switch, the premium edition.
You're banned.
That's going to be one of the best games on the Evercade.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's good to know.
Nice, very exciting. What's up, buddy? Yeah.
Oh yeah. How could we forget? Yep.
Yes, and don't forget September 2nd. That's going to be the announcement date for everything that's coming in. So not next week's Evercast, but the following, on September 3rd, we're going to be all over that. That's going to be a huge show. It's going to be great. Maybe we can. Well, they'll still be out. They'll be out in Gamescom, right? The Blaze guys. So I can figure, like, hey, maybe if there's some Blaze guys listening right now, if you guys aren't going to be jet lagged or whatever, maybe you guys can hop on.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
That would be epic.
Yeah, talk about that awesome announcement that's going to happen.
They should sell blazers with the word Blaze on it, so you can have Blaze Blazers.
Blaze Blazers.
Blaze Blazers.
Looking dapper while representing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Blazers.
Oh, you guys replaced me while I was away.
Yes.
Yeah, we
had to have somebody fill in real quick.
Oh, Ian, Yoda may approve the EXP. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he went. He went to go check with Yoda, make sure he
Yeah,
approved.
Yoda's my always
Nice.
Yoda.
Very cool. All right, awesome. Yeah. Yeah. What do you say? You see the lights. All right, cool. So, all right, cool. So it looks like we're pretty much at that natural point. What does everybody else got on their channel this week? When we go around the horn.
I think he's pointing to Crow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm finally getting caught up. Literally 6 minutes ago on my Evercade channel.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Oh wait.
I
Did Crow
can't
mute
hear
himself?
He's muted.
Oh no, Crow.
He's muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute. I try to like point to my mouth. It's like, wait a second.
We cannot hear you. Call. Anyway, let's move on to Ed while Crow figures these technical difficulties.
Alrighty, so my next video that I have coming out, I'm rating the new carts from like renovation up until the ones that we physically have now. I'm doing a rankings of where I think that they're at. So that'll be a lot of fun. And the video after that, I've been working on this. So this is a teaser. I don't know if y'all know what this is. This is a Wii remote, and this is like a gun adapter for it. And I kind of teased something on a short, so that'll be for a future video. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I know you can hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why. Sometimes when I move the mic, it gets disconnected. I must have bumped into it. So I literally 8 minutes ago had a new video put up on my Evercade channel. So there's a video up now for Actual Soccer. On my Continuum channel, I resurrected an old series. So I'll probably be doing more of that, the Crow Plays series. So I figured that while I was playing Actual Soccer, to make the video for that, I put up a video of that where you see me playing that game if you want to see that. I do have a couple other videos I want to film today of an unboxing to do this thing.
Ooh.
It's a
Dog face.
it's a special reserve game. And then the one I'm most interested in is this. It's from Handheld Legend. And
Oh, is that the GBA adapter?
no, this is I'm going to build my own GBA. Oops.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa.
I got the USB-C recharger battery mod for my Game Gear through them.
That's one of the things that's in here for the Game Boy Advance. It started out with I wanted to just replace the screen, and then I happened upon the Handheld Legends website, and I just was like, I want everything. So this is almost everything.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, they're great. They got really good prices, cheap shipping to Canada. I'm a big fan of that little company.
Yeah, everything was pretty cheap except for the IPS screen and the battery, but everything else is like around $10.
Yeah.
The problem is there's so much stuff in here that this is like $160 worth of stuff.
Yeah. Well, my USB-C battery recharge kit mod for my Game Gear cost me $39 plus $10 shipping. So like Canadian, it was awesome. And it was easy to install and it worked, which if anybody knows me knows.
Yeah.
Easy when you open
Well,
up
some of this stuff is easy to install. Some of it does require some soldering. I am going to have to go through their website and download the instructions for each and every single one of these things. And I don't know.
Also, what I did is watch a YouTube. There's YouTube videos on how to do certain things too, and I just have that in the background and just to know what pins to look at and stuff.
I might do that
someday.
Yeah, I might do that if the instructions are not clear enough, but I don't think I'll need to watch any videos on it.
Yeah, I've got a custom GBA being built for me, but I don't want to say too much more.
Yes. Yeah, actually, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm building my own custom GBA. Basically, the only thing from the one I'm going to be upgrading that's going to be in it is just the board. That's it.
Just the shell, too, perhaps?
Yeah, there's a new shell in here, new buttons. Every new the rubber things in here. Yeah, everything is brand new except for the board, obviously.
Cool. Can't wait to see that.
Awesome. What do I have on my channel? Just shooting up some shorts, having fun in the dog days of summer. And me and Ed got a battle going on, the battle of the shorts. We recruited Rich. Rich is going to do shorts too.
Yeah.
So you know, it was hey Pete. Funny that you mentioned that because I did like my purple Evercade, and then I saw that appear. I'm like, wait a second, like who's copying me? Then I saw it was you. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's my main console.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
when I saw that.
because I dabbled in shorts on a couple of my other old channels, and now that YouTube is fixed shorts so they don't hurt your channel, it's fun. It's just a fun little thing to do.
The battle of the shorts.
Plus, you can play around with some officially licensed music, and it doesn't get you copyright strike, which was awesome. With shorts.
But you can only do 15 seconds. But
only fit. That's fine though. I mean, that's kind of cool. But no, I've got I dropped my first non-Evercade piece of content on the channel. Just my kind of review, first impressions of the Astral City V. That's up on the channel now. I've got another video coming where I go really, really nasty on something coming out, and I get lots of Evercade, like so much Evercade content coming in ramping up to the EXP. So yeah, lots of stuff coming on. So come on over to the EverCanadian. You'll never know what you'll find. That's it.
Very cool. Very awesome. Very awesome. So I have over here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions, I have committed and actually now have secured via text message the time in order to do it. This week will be, based on my shirt, all Atari VCS. All right. So from Monday through Friday, there'll be new VCS content. I'm going to do all of the games that were up on the store as was the original plan. The remaining games that I had left were Dark Side Detective, whatchamacallit, what were the other two that just came out? What were the two new ones that just came out?
The Dark Side Detective series I've not played, but they could easily run on the VS.
Yeah, those would be really cool. Meganoid was the other game, and Alpatoon 2 was the other thing. And then of course on Tuesday, Yar's Revenge or Yar's Recharged,
which is a combination of Yar's.
So I'm going to do that one too. Right? So,
hey, Rich, that game is a mashup of the two Yar's games, right?
Yeah. What Yar's
Return and Yar's
Return and Yar's Revenge. I mean, I guess.
But there's so
much other things that are in it,
similar, but nothing like the original. It's not a riff on either one game.
Different. It's so different.
Yeah, Yar's Return is basically the same as Yar's Revenge. It's just that that's mirrored, and you have less room.
Exactly. Yeah.
But this one looks. If you look at the video and trailer for it, it looks fantastic, but it looks like it's a completely different game. It just has the Yar's name on it and some of the kind of mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Because that's what I like. I don't want to play the old game with I want to play reimagined stuff, right? So it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Can't wait to buy that.
I can't wait. That I'm really excited about. So
yeah, that one it's been a while since the Breakout one left me really wanting the Breakout Recharge kind of stuff.
Yeah. Wasn't that one of the first ones though? I mean,
I mean, Breakout was cool.
It's not playable. It's not playable on the sticks. It's not playable.
It got better on the
console without a spinner.
Well, yeah, but where did it go? I think Henry just ran away with it. With the classic adjustment thing, very 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 cool.
Yeah,
it works really well.
Because let's make a topic of it next week because we really need to hold Blaze the task on getting a proper arcade stick out, mini stick.
Yeah,
they need a proper thing. We'll talk about that next week.
Yes. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. I think it was on one of your videos, Pete, where you said, "Yeah, they need I'm like, I need the arcade stick," and you're like,
the all-in-one stick, right?
Yeah, the all-in-one. Yes, yeah. That's what we rated the Atari.
They have either a trackball or a spinner.
Trackball, spinner, stick. Yeah, they just need it. We can talk about that next week because I know Rich has got to go and
absolutely.
But say yes to the VS. Watch Rich all next week and sum him up to get to 1,000 subs. So we're
gonna have a big party, Rich, when you hit 1,000.
We absolutely 100%. I can't wait. So thanks everyone for just being here and hanging out with us, of course. We're gonna have some fun next week. So all right, awesome. So
Bye, everybody.
until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Alligator.